Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Triple Overtime Podcast. I am your host, Matt.
I'm your host, Angel.
What's up, brother? I am your host, Nick.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Tuesday.
But we're back again. We missed last week.
Missed you guys.
Angel had some family in town.
Yep.
Exciting thing is, stay tuned to find out.
Stay tuned.
But we're back again today, and before we get started, we just want to say thank you again to all of our military and first responders. Thanks to all you guys and everything you do. Dude, you keep keeping us safe so we can keep having sex with our women, dude.
That's
Can't
right.
Can't do it without you.
Cheers to that, man. But if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe
Please,
to the
please.
channel, because that actually helps us a lot, according to YouTube.
Yeah, we're at like 90. We're at 90 on YouTube. So
Yep.
if you want to help us just break that triple-digit number,
That's right.
we would appreciate it.
Share it
because
with your friends.
once we get 100, we can officially change who we are.
I can quit my job. That's
right. Be like, you changed. I'll be like, fuck yeah.
I'm famous.
There's 100
Yeah.
people who know me.
Just you walk into a Walmart or HEB with freaking your sunglasses on now, and you just don't even like say hi to anybody.
Literally,
You just,
dude. You just like self-check
Not now.
out.
Do you
Yeah.
even know who I am?
Yeah. Do you recognize me?
Yeah.
It's like when people
Do you
start
know
coming
who
up
you're
to you
talking
asking
to?
for directions.
Yeah.
You're just like, fuck, here we go again.
Yeah.
It's like everybody around you's like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. What are you?
I was trying to get to TJ Maxx.
No, but the reason why we missed last week, well, we'll get to it in a little bit. You have to stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
But first, let's talk about the eclipse.
Yeah.
Because
Pretty
that
wild.
is fucking nuts, dude.
It was cool. I was felt where we were at because
Love
we were
the clouds.
We were down. At
Yeah.
we were down at the shop and we had pretty significant cloud cover. I got like a fucking half second where I was like, ooh. That's pretty much it.
We had to go into work. It was just like another normal day or whatever. So I went in the morning, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm just like not feeling it. I'm just like, it's just an eclipse, dude. Like we saw it down at the farm that one time, like a few months ago. It wasn't an eclipse. I think it was Saturn that was crossing or
No,
something.
No,
it
it
was-
wasn't eclipse. It was the annular eclipse.
The
So-
anal
The anal
annular?
eclipse.
Oh.
So look, I actually, as I explained this, just realized I am not a astronomer,
Eclipse doctor.
astronomist, scientist. I just remember things. So here's how it works. Okay. So about every year or so, right, we have an annular eclipse.
Okay.
Okay. When the moon rotates around Earth,
Okay.
it's not in a perfect circle. Okay. So it's kind of in like an oval type of shape. Okay. So when the moon is at its farthest distance on its rotation around Earth, farthest distance away from Earth, it appears just smaller than the sun when it's right in front of the sun, like when we have the eclipse. So that's why, like in October during the annular, it's at its farthest,
Okay.
and it's a little bit smaller than the sun because it's farther away from us.
And that's why you can see
And
the
that's
ring.
that's why you get the ring of fire. But during this total eclipse, right, that's when the moon is at its shortest distance to Earth, so it appears bigger, so it actually covers the entire sun. Oh. And I think it's wicked. See, this is where I'm like, dude, this ain't by happenstance, man. There's a creator out there, okay?
Yeah.
Isn't it wild that that the moon is just in a perfect like rotation around the Earth, right? That when it's at its farthest distance, it's just small enough to get that ring of fire when it's in between us and the sun.
Yeah.
But it's also at the perfect size and perfect distance that when it's the closest it is to us, it's just large enough to be the exact size or appear as the exact same size as the sun. That's wild, right?
Fuck,
Let me
dude.
ask you this.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Possibly. But could you imagine, like, in the old days, before you really knew much about this kind of shit, and all of a sudden you're just like, what the fuck is that? And it's just like, it's blocking everything, just goes dark. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, I think that was one of the biggest questions I had for this was what do like indigenous people think of that? Like, obviously they're indigenous, so I don't think.
I'm sure there's some sort of like religious
kind
of belief system that.
I remember hearing something, or someone said, fuck, I don't know, I'm probably going to fuck it up. But someone was saying something about when Christopher Columbus came over, he was trying to talk to the Indians about whatever and get them to do whatever or let him have access to their land. And I guess they're giving him pushback. And, you know, they had the knowledge of how the fucking lunar cycle worked and everything else. Okay. And he, I guess, was like, you know, if y'all don't help us, you know, God will be angry and he'll come and block the sun. And then, of course, a couple of days later, it happens, sun gets blocked.
Dang.
Because they knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Indians are just like,
all right. Well,
give
what do you
us
want?
those blankets.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was my question, was like, what do they think? I mean, obviously, there's still a lot of indigenous people out there in the world. And I wonder, like, what the hell? Like, what do they think about
tribes
it?
And shit.
Like, what spiritual thing do they believe in? If you know, go ahead, drop it in the comments. Educate me.
Yeah. And if I totally fucked up that story, please let me know. Because I heard something along those lines.
Reminds me
like,
of Drunk History. Have you ever watched that?
Yeah, we're not drunk yet.
And we're not drunk yet. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, I can't wait till we get to the drink of the day. But yeah, so that was it. So I was going into work, did the whole thing. I was like, okay. And then come noon time frame, they're like, "Oh, Angel, you still here?" And I'm like, "No, I'm going home." So I went home, came here, and Alyssa and I were just downstairs. So in the Mexican tradition is during an eclipse, you have to wear a safety pin. Pregnant women have to wear a safety pin with a red ribbon tied around it. Or there's other things where you tie a red ribbon around your wrists or around their bellies. So I had Alyssa and I ran out to the Dollar General, like late at night, the Sunday night or something. And we grabbed her some of that red ribbon stuff. And I think this, just the whole thing of it is, if you don't do it during a solar eclipse, then, you know, bad energy enters the...
You're giving birth to the Antichrist.
Basically.
It's the omen.
Basically. So that's like just the little... what do they call it? It's just like a little...
Like a superstition or something?
Superstition.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. So my mom called me freaking Sunday night. Hey, so just so you know, this is going on tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, I know,
She was
Mom.
like,
We already got
I
it.
don't want a devil grandbaby.
Yeah.
So
apparently, like a lot of like evil spirits will either enter the baby
Yeah,
or...
dude, we are in trouble then.
So it's just a little...
So thanks for sharing that information, because we did not tie a red ribbon.
Well, a lot of people didn't.
So
That's what's wrong with this country.
When the two of y'all's kids are in one room and something gets broken, we're blaming your kids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like,
It's that solar eclipse demon child.
and then I'm like, hey, Angel didn't tell me. Okay.
But no, but we we did that. You know, Alyssa had it clipped on and everything, and then we turned on. Well, obviously it was fucking cloudy as shit, so we couldn't see anything. So we had to turn on the news, and then KSAT was like working fine, and then all of a sudden, like 10 minutes before the actual total eclipse thing, they fucking went out, and you couldn't fucking see it like through the TV. And I'm like, damn, they lost fucking signal. It's fucking starting, dude. So then next thing you know, NASA pops up one of their channels, and they were streaming it, and that was actually fucking cool, dude. Just watching both of them just align perfectly, and like I had fucking goosebumps, and I was just like, holy shit, Alyssa. I'm like, it's fucking happening. And she's looking at me like, what the fuck? Like, I was,
What is wrong?
yeah, what is wrong with you, you freaking nerd? But I was so excited, dude. I don't know why.
Well, we had ours at school, right? So
Yeah.
it's like we have all the kids out. All the kids had to sign. I'm sure Maverick had to sign a permission form, right? To like go
watch it?
outside. So the district provided all the kids with glasses and teachers. I had my own though, because I got some
experience, dude.
I got
first eclipse.
I got them for like the one in October, and then I was like, I'm just gonna keep them. You never know. And so we go, and all the kids are out there, and we already for the last like week just were. You have to wear your glasses. Remember to wear your glasses, right?
Yeah.
And then you get out there, it's all super cloudy, and you can't see it with your glasses on.
Right.
So we're just like, I'm looking up, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm just take my glasses off and stare. So I'm like, don't do this. Well, I'm just staring out there. Because,
damn.
you could, really, the glasses do the job of what the clouds are doing.
Yeah,
So like the
true.
clouds are already like blocking out the like sunlight and the rays and everything.
Yeah.
And so you could see it without the glasses on.
Damn.
And so every now and then when the clouds kind of like lightened up, like if it was too thick, it was too thick.
Mm-hmm.
But then every now and then you get a glimpse.
Shit.
But
Ain't nothing wrong with being too thick.
yeah, dude. But,
But as soon as
I-
the clouds freaking move out of
Yeah.
the way, I'm sure it's like
yeah, well, you're like, oh, but like it was funny because then after like totality, then everyone goes back inside. Like it got so dark,
yeah,
which was pretty wicked. I think that was like the most, since you couldn't really see like it happen, right? It was like the craziest part of it was like when it just got super dark. Like,
yeah. That
and
was weird.
and you saw the birds like nesting.
Yep.
Right? So like all the birds were like going back. Yeah, they're like, "Woo," and they're thinking it's fucking nighttime.
Yeah.
And then totality's over. So then sunlight comes back, right? And you hear the birds like chirping like it's morning. Like it's like the same sound as when it was morning. And I'm sure the birds are like, what the fuck just happened? Did I sleep?
Yeah.
And then they probably like the sun probably like was setting for the night.
Yeah.
And the birds were probably like, not again.
yeah.
You ain't gonna get
Instead of
me
fucking
this time.
staying up all night,
Yeah.
just fucking.
No, I know this. Oh, and then it's like gets super dark, and then like wife bird is probably like, Gerald, come to sleep.
Yeah.
It's bedtime. No, the fucking sun's gonna come out again, Sherry. It's
Yeah.
what
Not
happened
today,
earlier.
Sherry.
I'm not gonna be tricked again.
Yeah. No wonder fucking Tuesday morning I didn't hear one fucking peep outside. Dude.
Right? They're like,
They're just fucking knocked out.
they're like, I'm so confused right now.
They slept in, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know for us, it was like I was just down at the shop. And so it's like we were just like working and we were just like, it's fucking getting dark. All right. We kept doing our thing. And then finally it was like when it got to like the most totality, it was like, we all kind of took a break. We're sitting outside. It was cool because it was like, it got so dark that every business on that street, their fucking outside lights came on.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So all of the fucking, McDonald's fucking sign,
Yeah,
super bright, 4-wheel parts, super bright.
Damn.
And I was like, oh, this is cool. All the cars passing by, all their headlights are on. I was like, oh, that's fucking interesting. And we just sat there and we were like, cool. Can't fucking see shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over here, it got a little dark, but not
Yeah.
like
We were like
midnight.
99% totality. So
yeah.
Rachel was more toward like Bernie.
Yeah.
'Cause that's where her office is. So it was like,
Yeah.
it got dark
yeah,
there.
yeah, they were in the path to totality. That's where I thought.
It was
I
so
heard the
cool.
like traffic going in and then back out of Kerrville was just
horrible.
fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
But
Um.
yeah, the next one. So, the next one because it happens every like few years, around the world. Mm-hmm. But the next one that will be in North America isn't until 2044.
Yep.
In
And-
Alaska.
Well,
something?
no, Alaska's like 2033.
Oh,
and
shit.
it touches like Russian Alaska, and like not even like Juneau or like Fairbanks, Alaska, or like any of those like or Anchorage, right?
Yeah.
It's like the northwest section of Alaska, so you
Okay.
got to go out to the fucking wilderness.
Boony.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm sure the people who chase them will be there for
Yeah.
sure. But the next one that touches North America will be 2044, but it'll just cross like Montana and North Dakota, like just a little sliver.
Damn.
So the next one that'll be like a big one like this, where it actually goes like coast to coast,
Yeah.
will be
2045.
August 12th, 2045.
Yep. Shit.
And it'll go from. I've already like mapped it out because I'm trying to plan for this trip. You know?
Already.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that? 23 or 21 years? I'll be 54. Dude, my kids better be out of the fucking house.
I know, right?
And I am
better have an
on my
RV,
own, dude.
freaking RVing
I'm
through
like,
there.
we are traveling. You guys, if anyone's living at my house still, I'm like, you guys take fucking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay?
Feed
Me and
yourself.
your mom, or we are chasing this eclipse. But it goes in like Redding, so Northern California.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
Goes
nice.
through there, and then it comes to like Utah, and then like Colorado Springs.
Okay.
I think Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh shit.
And it goes down through like northern Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and then down through like central Florida. Like it'll cross over Orlando.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, that
Orlando.
is gonna be the fucking most expensive Disney day
Oh, God.
trip of all time. Like,
Imagine, dude.
There's gonna be so many like
Yeah.
people who are like Eclipse people, but then just like the crazy Disney fanatics.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that would be a fucking cool trip to
It
like
would be
at Disney World for the Eclipse.
Well,
You'd
I've
just
never
be
been to
nut to
Disney
butt
World.
everywhere you went.
Yeah,
There'd
you
be
would.
fucking 10 million people there.
dude,
Probably.
I would
Yeah.
make sure that I'm like on a ride. I would
I want to be on a
just be like, oh, it's fucking dark, and you're just like,
Oh shit!
shit, dude, totality on the small world.
Then they lose
That's
power
like,
and
oh,
you're
dude.
fucking stuck upside
It's
down
like,
for
oh,
3
oh,
hours.
shit.
Yeah, it was so funny. It was so funny because I was just watching all these people that were like talking about the solar eclipse, and they were just like, "This is it, dude.
Yeah.
We're fucking done. This is the sign. We're all
Yeah.
gonna die." I was
Yeah, there were
like,
those
dude,
people.
they already got the dates for the next one.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
I know.
Fucking-
I saw like, or I heard of some like churches and stuff, you know, like
Oh shit!
preaching this is the second coming of Christ, and I'm like, I think it's so funny whenever like I'm a believer, I'm a Christian, and all that, and so that's a big part of my life. But man, there's the people who like preach all this like end times revelation stuff. I think God, if you're a believer. But I think God is like literally just like laughing
Yeah.
in their face because he literally tells you no one's gonna know the day or time.
Yeah.
And it says not even the son. Like Jesus ain't even gonna know. Jesus ain't even gonna be like, he doesn't have a stopwatch. It's like, hey, this is the day that I go
Yeah.
back. He's like, so hey, Dad, like,
Yeah.
is it today? You're not gonna know.
He's-
Well, I'm gonna have to know, Dad.
One
you know?
morning, he's just gonna be like,
Yeah.
"I need one.
Yep.
Give me
Give me one.
Give me one over here."
I know, right? And so, like, I was telling Brittany, I was like, it's just so funny these people who just like think that like they know, and maybe it was the time when like the father knew, like this is when I'm going to send him back, and then people are like, he's going to come back on the eclipse, and
Yeah.
then God the Father's like, nope, cancel that.
Nah.
All right, we're going to
Give
change
you another
plans here.
300 years
Yeah.
of fucking
Well, it's funny.
inflation.
It's funny. My my uncle Daryl, who y'all have met, he's like one of those watchers. Is the thing what they're called?
Oh yeah.
So it's like the people who are like constantly like looking for the signs.
Oh,
So it's like, every 2 years, he'll text us, "Hey, make sure you're getting right, because in about 2 months we're all dying." So, hey, just letting y'all know, we're the same. And we're like, "All right, Daryl," and then like
Thanks,
fucking,
Daryl.
it happens, and then the next day we all text him. "All right, what's up, man? What are we doing?" I got the dates. got dates wrong.
yeah. got the dates right.
Dude, Daryl drove down here from Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
In one day.
Damn.
to see the eclipse for 3 minutes.
For 3 minutes.
Yeah,
And went
he-
back.
Well, he stayed the
He
night with my
stayed-
he
oh,
stayed with the night
okay.
with my nana for a couple nights, but it was
Aw.
like, dude, he drove all the way down here.
Dude, people came from all over. Bill Nye was here.
Bill Nye.
Somebody
was
came
out
from like
here.
the UK
Yeah.
Bill
to
Nye,
watch a
dude.
fucking cloudy sky in San
Yeah.
Antonio.
Well, like I guess like out there in like the hill country and like in some areas like in like more like northeast.
Like
it was a
Bernie
little bit
Kerrville,
clearer.
Fredericksburg was like,
Yeah.
like right in the center.
That was it.
Yeah, and then like if you go up towards like Dallas, like it got a little bit clearer. But yeah, I thought it was funny. Like you see some of the videos and you got like the crazy people, people who are like just like camped out. It's like all these
Yeah.
people and they're all up there with their glasses. And then the minute it hits totality, everyone's like, yeah, they're all cheering.
It's like, what the fuck
Yeah.
you cheering for, dude?
Yeah.
Fucking moon can't hear you.
Yeah.
It's just
The
doing
moon's
its
like,
thing.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
This is what you came for, right?
It's my time to shine.
Yeah. It's so funny. I saw all these memes, dude. Of,
Hey, son, you just got mooned.
yeah. See the memes of
Showing those
the
butt cheeks.
the moon going across
Oh, yeah.
like the sun, and then there's a guy from Assad, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, and then it just
Assad.
keeps moving. The moon keeps moving. But it's just a
Assad.
clip of the guy.
Yeah.
Assad, it.
Yeah. It was funny because last night we were taking the dogs on a walk, and Rachel and I were walking around the neighborhood, and man, there was that big thunderstorm that was rolling in, and we're walking. It was just like from where we're coming back from the front part of the neighborhood, like we're looking right at it. And I was like, man, I was watching, and I was like, dude, this fucking thunderstorm is wild. And it was like, dude, some of the lightning was like going up.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I've never really seen lightning like branch up before.
It was
So I was like,
fucking
man, this
nuts.
is nuts. And Rachel was like, yeah, it's crazy. So we get in the house and doing our thing, watching our show, freaking playing Xbox together, and everything shuts off. Fucking power starts going out, and she's like, "Man, this is nuts." And I was like, "You know, they keep saying that we're all gonna die, right? Like, maybe this is it." And she was like, "Stop that shit."
Yeah.
And it was like I brought it up like 2 or 3 more times just to kind of I thought to be funny, but
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
she was like, "Fuck that, stop."
Yeah. No, Rachel and Brittany are like the same because like I can't bring up anything like that. Like I remember when like like Ukraine and Russia like started going off. I'd be like, baby, if this gets like out of hand, this could be like a nuclear deal, right? And like who knows the guy? She'd be like, you better shut the fuck up. Right? Don't talk. I don't because she's like it gives me anxiety, which I get that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, when I'm at home. I'm a history person. We're living. I recognize the history that's happened, and then I recognize that we are living in history, right? Like someday people are going to talk about these big events like Russia and Ukraine, right? And so it's like, I'm like, I need someone to talk about it though. Like I can't just hold it. Zeus only hears so much.
Yeah.
Okay. He does it. That's my dog.
Dude, call me, dude, because I will freaking go on to
We'll
it.
be like, Angel, get on FaceTime right now.
Yeah.
We need.
Because like, dude, I swear, man, I bring it up to Alyssa. Alyssa's the opposite. I'll tell her something. She'd be like, if she was Mexican, she'd be like, she'd be like, yeah, right. But every single time, bro, like I'll tell her something, she's like, oh my god, you're just overthinking it. And I'm like,
yeah, no, not Brittany, dude. I'm like, hey, like they said that, like, this whole this thing could become nuclear. She'd be like, no, we're switching subjects. What are we gonna watch? I'm like, oh, you want to watch this?
Let's watch Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Well, like, there's this new show. There's this new documentary I want to watch. That's like about like the Cold War and like nukes and like it's like a history documentary. And I'm like, you want to watch that? And she's like, what's it about? I told her what it was about. She's like, nope, don't want to watch that one. Now we're watching. Ooh,
yeah.
I got this new show to talk about, but I know we got a lot of things to talk about in this podcast.
let's talk about it next.
Let's talk about it next.
All right, let's roll over. We're rolling into the next subject.
Hey, before we get into the big news,
The meat and potatoes.
that the people have been waiting for dearly, we're talking about some shows, and we actually, Brittany and I started watching this new reality show, and I'm not much of like a reality show person. Like when it comes to like. Like Brittany likes like Vanderpump Rules, like shows that like follow like a group of people,
like the Kardashians and shit like that.
Yeah. All right, like I can do like some like the dating show things, but like these ones that like follow a group of people or a family or whatever, I'm not super into. But I found this one that Brittany is now into too, and it's called McBee Dynasty. Have you guys ever heard of it? No. It's on Peacock.
Okay,
Peacock.
Let me ask you a question: is Peacock worth getting? Because I keep wanting to watch movies.
Okay, so like for us, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It depends on what you. That's what I hate, dude. Like cable came, and then it's like fuck cable, like it's too expensive, so you get all the stream. But now you need all the streaming services that equal the amount of cable.
Had everything.
Right.
Cable had everything.
It did.
And now for the price of everything, you're gonna pay for cable.
For the price of cable, you can get everything else, But yeah, no, Peacock. I mean, for us, like, it's got some. It's got all the Harry Potters, so
sold.
Yeah, hey, that's me. But I mean, it's got like they do sports on there too, so like you'll get some football games, soccer games. You'll get on there.
They have good shows, yeah.
Yeah, they'll get. I think they might get the Olympics, maybe. They do get some golf, so they get like some live TV. Okay. But then they got stuff for the kids like Trolls, like anything Universal DreamWorks is on there. Okay. Because that's like who runs Peacock. But yeah. So, anyways, McBee Dynasty.
Yeah.
Okay. This show follows a farming family. They're like farms, ranchers in Missouri, and it's like a dad. And he has 4 sons, but it really follows 3 of them mainly, just like the family drama. And I thought this would just be more of like a farming ranching, like it follows these farmers, ranchers, and like life on the farm and the ranch, right? And they do like some like cattle ranching, but they do like mostly a lot of like corn, soybean, that kind of stuff. But what I didn't realize, and of course Brittany was more into it because she's like, ooh. farmers, rancher boys.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, the sons are pretty good looking guys. You know, there's one that totally is like Casey from Yellowstone.
Oh
She's
shit.
got the long hair and
yeah.
everything.
Freaking greasy and shit.
But like,
She's like,
dude,
I just hate it so much.
Yeah. What I did not realize was what we didn't realize was how much of it is like the family drama, and it's pretty interesting. It's
Damn.
pretty good. Like this guy Steve McBee. He's the dad.
Where are they located again?
In Missouri.
In Missouri.
Yeah.
Because there's a family out here in Lavernia with the last name McBee.
Is
they
there?
actually they own the den. Right out
Oh
here.
really?
Yeah, because I feel like I've seen that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. These guys are
Maybe
out
they're
there up
related.
in Missouri
I feel like it's a
up
unique
by,
last name.
by Unique, New York.
Yeah, I mean, they had 20. They got what 22 other options.
Yeah.
Could be McGay or McC.
Oh,
McBee.
I see. What you're saying.
McRib.
That's a good one, dude.
You're so funny. But yeah, so like they have like all this like family drama. Like the dad, like he's like divorced from the kid's mom's, like, you know, but like he's just like a teenager all over again, like a player. Like and the lady who is a CFO who runs all the finances of this company and everything, like he sleeps with her.
Oh shit.
And she thinks they're in like a relationship, but he's like, I'm not in a relationship with her. Like I'm just having
Just clapping cheeks, boy.
and like she stays over and he's like, I've been clear with her from day one of what this is. And it's like, but have you? Because that's not. And then he's got the side chick.
They're like, roll the tape. That's not true.
And then he's got the side chick, and then there's like shit that happens, like
Like an episode of Maury, dude.
dude, like he like lends out his
Dick.
the CFO lady's Escalade to the side chick for her to use while her car's in the shop, and then the side chick wrecks her car.
Oh my
and it causes
God.
all this drama. Dude, it's,
Oh my God.
it's so good. We're like, wow, you can't make this shit up, dude. And so,
It's like, how do you think
and then the brothers got their own things. Like you got the one brother, the oldest brother, Steve Jr., who's like the 4.2, like, you know, like business guy. So he's like super smart. He runs the business side of things.
What's the son from Yellowstone that's all fucking business-y? The one
That's Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie.
He'd be
Yeah,
like a
fucking
Jamie.
Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie's the fucking lawyer guy. Well, no, like he's not, because he's like super involved.
Okay.
Unlike Jamie, who like was involved at the beginning, but more on like the legal side. Like he's like involved in like everything, right? But like kind of, you know, like but so you got him, and then you got I think the middle one is the one that's kind of like Casey, long hair, best looking one. And then you got, I think, the younger one of the other ones. His name's Cole, not the best looking guy, but he's like how they describe him is like not the best looking, but not the life of or not the smartest. So like he's kind of like he makes up for it with like his personality, like life of the party, kind of guy. But the thing is, dude, he's on and off again with his girlfriend, and then they go to like Fort Worth for some Longhorns, right? He's out there like dancing with chicks, making out with them, and he told his girl like, nothing's gonna happen. You don't have anything to worry about. And then he's out there getting fucking drunk and just like, you know, going up to random chicks.
So it's like, do they have like a full camera crew following?
Yeah.
How the fuck does he think he's gonna get away with it?
I don't know, but I mean, I'm just saying, if you like that type of shit, like check it out, because even me, I'm like, this is. I just went into it thinking this is gonna be a cool little insider look to like life on like a farm or ranch.
Yeah,
it turns out it's all juicy family drama.
Yeah,
And
you
you're
got
like,
this-
oh shit,
You got this guy just fucking tongue punching people's fucking throats, just
dude, it's so good, dude. It's so good.
like that. Dude.
That's how I felt with like The Circle on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Is like, it's fucking so cringy, and I hate it, but I fucking love it.
I agree.
So it's like today.
Tell me about The Circle, because I have not. I've seen it. Like I've seen like the things on it, but I've never actually watched it.
So essentially, what they do is it's like a big ass apartment building, and they take like eight or 10 strangers, and they have each person. They're in their own room, right? There's cameras in every room. You are not allowed to leave the room unless they tell you, And it's like there's a hot tub upstairs. They have like a gym area, and I'm sure they have like hours on when you can go, so people don't see each other. And so what it is it's like they take all these strangers and they put them in a house, and you have nothing except for like games that you can bring, like puzzles. Like you can't have anything electronic. And there's a big ass TV, and it's called the Circle because you're all like in the chat together. So people can choose to like form chats with individual people, or it'll do like challenges where it's like, oh yeah, everyone's gonna, a box of supplies been delivered to your door. You need to make the best cake or whatever. Then you have to do it anyways. But it's like while it's all going on, everyone's like talking, and so you can go in as yourself. You set up your profile. You like, I want this picture. I want this picture. You set up your bio, and you just talk to people. Well, some people go in and they're like, I don't think people would vote for me. So they're like, I'm going to go in as this fucking Instagram model or this fucking rough and tough farmer who's fucking good looking. So it's like, so then it's like you get some of the people who are lying about who they are, and they're trying to like be who they're, because you're seeing them like, people will be in the chat. Oh, Sam, what do you think? And he's like, fuck, well, I would say this, but I'm pretending to be a fucking cowboy. So I need to kind of like alter my answers.
Yeah.
So it was like, there was one season where this guy was like, yeah, I'm coming in here as my girlfriend. I know everything about her.
Yeah,
So
it
it'll
was
be
so
really
weird.
easy when people ask me questions. And so, it's like he ends up in all the group chats with all the girls, and he's, oh, slay girl,
Oh,
yes,
slay girl.
and it's
You
like,
looking good.
the thing that always kills me is, they'll be like, they've talked at the TV, and then what their words get translated down. So I'm sure there's probably somebody who's like listening to them and writes it out as they talk. They'll be like, girl, you're going through such a hard time, but just know I'm here for you. Heart emoji. Sin. And then it's like boop, and then it pops up, and it's like every time I'm just like, I fucking hate it.
I hate it.
I cannot.
I hate it when they talk like that, when they're like heart emoji, smile emoji.
Fucking hands holding emoji.
Yeah.
American flag emoji. Send.
And there's that one guy, this fucking nerd just in the back, just.
Yeah. But it's funny because the guy who went in as his girlfriend ended up getting caught because they were like, oh, hey, this challenge is going to be, we're going to deliver a fucking dummy head to you. We want to see your best makeup. And his makeup was fucking god awful. And it was like, immediately everyone was like, that's not a girl.
Yeah.
So at the end of like every couple episodes, you have a voting. Yeah. And it's all anonymous. Everyone votes from the people that are there, 1 through whatever the number is, and the bottom person gets eliminated. So it's like, that one, he was like, I'm fucking gone.
Yeah.
Sure as shit, he was dead last, and they kicked him out. And then they bring in people throughout the show, and the last couple seasons they've thrown in like some different options. Like some guy and some girl went in together
as
like
I saw that
like a mother or something, and so they were able to have like both of them like pitched into different things. So I thought it was cool.
It's a cool show.
The show is cool, but it's like some of it I'm just like, but I can't get enough.
Yeah, another good one that kind of like I was thinking about when you're talking about that, and they like vote for people. Is it's called Traders? Have you guys heard of Traders?
No.
Okay, so
Trader
Brittany watched it. Yeah, Trader Joe's. No, Traitors.
Oh,
like,
traders.
Yeah,
like you're a trader,
like a merchant.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like they're selling items.
No, not that.
Like a gun trader,
dude. Like you betrayed
freaking,
me, dude. Like
an
you're
eBay
a
fucking trader.
Like you're a traitor to this country.
Oh.
Joe Biden.
Shoot
So
on sight.
they so yeah, Brittany watched it. Like she watched like the whole season. I guess they have other seasons. Like, and it's pretty popular in other places like the UK and Australia. But I kind of watched a few episodes with her, and it's pretty interesting. It's the one here in the U.S. They took celebrities, well, like C-list celebrities, but it's like people from other reality shows. So some people from like Big Brother, Survivor, like fan favorites, and they put them in this like mansion. And basically, what happens, I guess, from the little bit that I watched, everyone else, like most people are what they call, I believe, faithfuls. Okay, so like most people are called faithfuls. You're part of like the whole crew, and then there's a few traitors.
It's kind of like the mole.
Yeah, sure, maybe I haven't seen it. So
I haven't seen that.
But yeah, okay. but yeah, so you have like these people called the traders, and the whole goal of this game at the end or the show is at the end there's a pot of money, and they do challenges throughout the show. That's a pot that adds money to the pot. Okay, so it adds like thousands of dollars. At the end of the show, whoever's left splits the money. Now the point of the show is that you want to get the traitors out. You vote, like they'll come together and like vote who they think is a traitor, but you can only vote for one name. And everybody, the faithfuls and the traitors, the faithfuls don't know who the traitors are, right? Only the traitors know who they are, the traitors are, because it's them. And so everyone comes around a table and they all have a discussion. Like, I think so-and-so was the traitor. And they're like, why do you think that? And then that person has to be like, why would you think? It's totally not me. It's this guy over here. Did you see the way that the effort he gave in the game? He wasn't even trying. So, like, they'll, like, try to play each other, right? And then at the end, they vote. And if the person is a faith, like, whoever they vote for as a whole, right? Like, whoever gets the most votes will be like, I am a faithful. And people will be like, whoa. Because if they vote out all the traitors, then the faithfuls win and they get to split the pot of money.
Damn.
But if the traitors win at the end, like, people, they like vote out faithfuls, because that's what you eventually do. If you don't know who the traitors are, they vote out the faithfuls. Then the traitors, and there's only like 2 or 3 of them, they split the money. So it's a bigger pot to split between the 3 of them versus like, majority.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty interesting, like how they try to like strategize, and sometimes like the faithfuls or the traitors will like convince people to vote out people on their own side because they want less people to split the money with in the end.
I see.
But it's pretty interesting. Like, I watched
sounds interesting.
a few episodes with Brittany and I was like, ooh, this is kind of spicy.
Yeah.
People are like, there was this one girl, man. I forgot what her name was, but she was like, girl, it's not me. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Peter over here, he been a traitor since day one. How could it be me when he doesn't even give in to effort? Huh? I am offended that you would even, and Brittany, you know exactly who I'm talking about. I forgot her name. But she's like, I'm offended that you would even think of me. Oh my gosh. And like, and then everyone voted for Peter. And this was Pilot Pete from the Bachelor. He was the Bachelor, Pilot Peter. And he got voted out, dude. And she was the traitor, but she played her role so good that she lasted a while.
Damn. To me, it's like if you push that.
Oh, her
hard,
name was
like,
her name was Phaedra, I think.
Phaedra? What the fuck?
Phaedra, dude. Like, fucking, is that a Marvel thing?
Phaedra?
Yeah, is that Marvel?
No, brother, that's Hydra.
Hydra. Yeah.
Phaedra, I don't know. It sounds like you're trying to catch a Phaedra.
Dude, that was her name. I'm like 99.9% sure her name was Phaedra. Her name was Phaedra.
I'm gonna ask that when I go to the barber next.
Yeah. Hey, let me get a Phaedra.
Get a Phaedra.
That's when they do your fade with some water. It's a Hydra fade, dude. It's Phaedra.
Yeah. They're like, oh, you want a Phaedra? And they're like, go into the back. We got the fucking pressure washer. We're just going to fucking pressure wash her head.
Oh, dude, I've seen some of those haircuts that are fucking wicked where people use fire. And I'm like,
dude, I'm just trying to get the Edgar, dude.
Well, hey, you boys knows what's coming into May.
Oh, yeah?
That mullet.
It's
that
mullet?
summer mullet.
Dude, I got rid of mine already.
Because last year,
may as well grow it
my
out.
wife
Protest.
said no to the summer mullet because I was officiating Brooke and Tyler's wedding, right? So she was like, you cannot officiate my sister's wedding with a mullet. And I thought, that's the perfect time to have a mullet. What the hell? And I even asked them, I said, Brooke, Tyler, are you okay with the mullet? They're like, absolutely, that'd be fucking awesome.
Fuck yes.
And she was like, hell no. Yeah. So I have happy wife, happy life. Have to,
Yeah.
He just like open up and be like, we are all gathered here today.
Yeah. That's right, baby. This wedding's brought to you by this mullet.
And do we have anybody over here that needs to talk? Or maybe over here.
Yeah. Any objections?
Dude,
But no, dude, I told her, I said, it's coming back this year, dude. This summer, I'm growing it out. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm doing summer school this year, so I am teaching summer school, but I don't give a shit, dude, because I'm already signed my contract for next year. So shit.
Hey, you got the freaking extension, dude.
There you go.
Dude. You never know these days, man.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
No, I had to get rid of mine, dude. I had to get rid of mine.
yeah.
It just started getting all greasy and shit. My hair. And I was like, man, I can't do it anymore. It looked really nice. I liked it. And like people would open the doors for me and shit when I
because they're like, this guy's about to fucking hit me.
Yeah.
This guy looks like walking domestic violence.
When I wear I think it looks really good for me, like when I wear a hat.
Okay.
It's like when I wear a hat, because like, you know, like you got like the like fade on the side here, so like it's all nice and like short here, but then in the back I got like the curls coming out because my hair is like curly, right? Yeah. So like it starts curling out in the back and it looks good. But then when the minute I took the hat off, you know, Brittany's like, put the hat back on. Yeah. You ugly son of a bitch.
If I could do a different hairstyle, I would do like that guy from Bullet Train.
Oh yeah.
Where he's got like just a mustache.
Yep.
You know, Aaron Taylor Johnson. He's got like, the long hair. Yeah. I'd love to, but it's like my hair is so thick that it grows like an afro. Like I shit you not. Like when I was a kid, I would try to grow my hair out, dude, and it's just like it doesn't sit at all.
Huh.
And
poofs out on the side, dude.
Yeah, my shit just fucking poofs up, and it's so thick. It's so crazy because both my parents have such like. Well, my dad has thin hair, so thin,
it's real thin.
So thin, it's not there.
Yeah,
but it's like his hair is super thin. My mom's hair is super thin, and my hair is crazy thick. Yeah. And so it used to be a running joke when I was a kid. My mom would always tell me, you look just like your dad, whoever that son of a bitch is.
Yeah. No,
like,
man, I had to cut mine, dude. I would walk past freaking construction sites, dude, and they'd be like, "Hey," and I was like, "What the fuck?" And they thought I was a fucking project manager, dude. Like, I'm like, I don't know, y'all, man. I'm looking for freaking
Dude, when I was younger, dude, my dad, he used to take us to, in Oceanside. He'd take us to the military barbershops.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And he would just take us in and be like, dude, he needs a high and tight flat top.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, but Dad, I just want to spike my hair like all the other normal kids. He's like, no, he needs a high and tight flat top, dude. I remember, I'm sure I have the picture somewhere, but like me and Pop Warner football with a fucking flat top. I'm talking.
Oh, shit.
I'm talking like, what's his name?
I want to see that.
What's the dude's name from Full Metal Jacket?
Oh, Gunn Emery.
Yeah. Dude, I'm talking like that, just flat, straight up, flat top, just screaming like,
fucking
dude. He is a Marine's child for sure. I'm like, my dad made me do this.
I knew this one. I knew this one girl when I was kind of coming up, and she had a brother who was like real into the Air Force, and so he would get military haircuts. So I remember one time it was like, I don't know if he did it or his dad wanted to do it or maybe it was a combination, but it was like, I think he had like a couple months where he like got flat tops every time.
Interesting.
And he was just like, check it out, and it was like, his hair was so weird where it was long and short where it was like, dude, you would have like hair here, but he'd have like a bald spot right here. Because it'd be flat, but this part of his head, I don't know if it was higher.
The horseshoe, dude.
But it was just
dude,
right here, you could see. So it was like,
dude. Fucking the horseshoe, dude. That's so embarrassing. I was so glad once my dad let me I bleached my tips when that NSYNC stuff was coming on. Dude. I totally had the bleach tips and everything, dude. I was like, oh, thank God, dude, I'm out of this whole flat top horseshoe stuff.
I didn't realize the Air. I don't know. That's maybe.
I don't know. I
didn't realize the Air Force was like that.
Well, I don't know if they are.
I'm
like
sure there
that.
are.
I think it's
some
just,
of them are.
I think it's just that haircut is like synonymous to like military members.
Yeah.
So it's not like the Marine Corps.
No, dude. It's a
so
fucking high and tight good to go.
That's right.
Dude, my dad's so funny, dude.
And then after about 3 years, you can get a low fade.
Dude, my dad, he lives up there near Killeen.
Oh, yeah?
And there's the base up there. I forgot the base. It's an army base.
Fort Cavazos now. It used to be Fort. They changed the name. Huh?
Where at?
Fort Hood? Is that what you said?
Fort Hood. It used to be Fort Hood, but they changed it to Fort Cavazos.
Yeah, so he goes on base.
Yeah.
To the commissary,
The
and get
PX
stuff.
and shit.
Yeah. And But he's like, he told me the last time I came down, he was like, man, every time I go on base, it just kills me the way how sloppy they look in their uniforms. Man, that's not how we did it on the Corps, dude.
No.
He's like, they just look so sloppy. I can't believe how just not put together they look.
Yeah.
In the Corps, we always look like we were ready.
That's true. That's facts.
I will say
it is facts.
Yeah.
I will say that's one thing that it's like not super picky about shit, but it's like, going forward, like with some of my stuff that I do at the shop, it's like I have kind of been put in charge of like hiring, which we kind of talked about in the last episode. And it's like, some dude came in, job interview, nice, whatever, he's got his watch, he's got a nice shirt on, got slacks on. He comes in, fucking shirt's not tucked in, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
And I don't know why it bothers me so much, but I'm just like,
Why?
Dude,
you almost had it, dude. You were fucking 90,
Yeah, you-
95% of the way there, dude.
Shit.
Now you're a fucking dirtbag, and I hate you.
Drink of the motherfucking day, people.
Oh, wow. That was super anticlimactic. I thought it was going to be a little bit more of a boom, dude.
So I got this little, we got this little hand grenade here. It's a fake one, obviously.
Obviously.
Maybe. I don't know what would
still
happen if I pull this pin and then just,
Oh.
oh,
I
nothing.
guess it disarms it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a nice little prop, hopefully y'all like it. But drink of the day, man. We got some interesting drinks today.
Super interesting.
Who should we start with? Matt? I feel like we always...
I'll start because, again, it is, I have misplaced my fucking flash cup. So
Oh, shit.
I'm rocking Rachel's cup.
Hell yeah.
It's beautiful.
it
I like
is,
it.
it's
Your
beautiful.
vibe.
Beautiful.
Hey, it is my vibe. I'm a pretty cool,
You're a beautiful human being.
I'm a beautiful human being, I think. Maybe I look like I'm some sort of limestone creature.
It's giving, like, you're just, like, go with the flow.
Listen,
It's giving shroom vibes.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Let me.
Some acid or something. Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore.
Anymore.
Not if I can't find a fucking expensive glass door.
You know,
Anyhow, but so me, I got like I said, I got the old home cup, the old Yeti. But what I have in here, don't ask me about what's in my cup.
Yeah.
No, I'm just rocking a screwdriver today. A little vodka, a
Nice.
little orange juice.
What kind of vodka?
So I have Enchanted Rock.
Fuck yes.
Enchanted Rock vodka. And I like Enchanted Rock. Biggest thing that I thought was cool about them was I know that the people that started Enchanted Rock was like when they were first getting out with it, they were still in college in San Marcos.
Oh.
And so from what I hear, at least that's the story on the grapevine, is of course they had just started making, distilling their own vodka and could not pay for any kind of marketing.
Okay.
So they distilled a ton of bottles and just went around to fucking college parties in San Marcos. Hey, free vodka, who wants it? And just started passing out bottles at parties. And it was enough to get people like, fuck, man. Because I think I like Tito's. Tito's is good.
Yep.
Classic.
But,
Classic.
personally, I don't feel like I have the palate to really tell the difference between Tito and Enchanted Rock. I think they're
Okay.
pretty close.
Yeah.
And if I have to choose between one of the two, it's like, I want to choose the local one.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm rocking some Enchanted Rock and some Simply orange juice.
Hell,
Pulp free.
Pulp free, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm not trying to fucking
Hey, dude, you
floss
freaking...
every time I'm drinking.
You vegan or what?
Dude, I don't like the pulp, dude.
Yeah.
Pulp is for suckers.
Put it in the comments. Are you a pulp, a some pulp, or a lot of pulp?
Dude,
type
if
of
you,
person?
yeah.
Or no pulp.
And please defend yourself.
I'm all
because
pulp,
I hope-
dude. I'm one of those dudes.
See, no, I can't. I
For
mean,
real?
okay, it depends.
When I drink it, dude, I want to feel the fucking pulp just slither through my fucking teeth.
Dude, that sounds a little
Gay. Gay for sure.
Hey, dude, it's 2023, bro.
That's true.
2024.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
No, I thought
Damn.
when it comes to oranges,
Saw the sign, dude.
Yeah, I saw the sign and I was like 2023.
it depends. It depends. If it's a already like pre-made orange juice, like Simply,
Yeah.
I just go no pulp. But if it's like freshly squeezed, I can do pulp because I know like that shit was squeezed like
Yeah, because it's like, oh, it was just squeezed. Like, it sucks if there's pulp in it, but at the same time, it's like,
but it's delicious.
The fucking shit
fresh.
is it's fucking original, dude. It's right.
Yeah, it's
right
OG OJ.
Oh
shit.
Gay, dude. That's
fucking
gay.
hashtag OG.
You tell me that was gay. I was gay right there.
That's not
Dude,
okay.
this
I did.
by himself, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. It's all right, dude. He's just hurt, dude.
It's all right, dude.
That's all right.
Dude, tell us what penis-shaped drink you have.
I accept y'all. I accept y'all, dude. It's all right. So what I got going on here is just
Dude, I'll kiss all of y'all. I don't give a shit. I've only kissed like 3 dudes in my life.
That's
right?
it?
Yeah.
Being in the military, being in the Marine Corps, you've
Yeah.
only kissed 3 dudes.
I didn't kiss them in the military.
Well, shit, dude.
Yeah. That's a different episode.
We learn something new every
Damn,
day.
bro.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a sensual. It wasn't like a sensual kiss. It was just.
We were in France.
Yeah.
It was, like when you're young.
Too many Jaeger bombs.
Yeah, no, I fucking wish, dude. If only one of them I had, only one of them I had alcohol to be able to be like, yeah, fucking what was that, man? That shit was crazy. I remember when I was like young, I had this buddy and we knew this girl and she was like, oh, y'all are so cute. I'll hook up with both y'all if y'all make out. And I was like, I looked at him, I was like, I ain't gay, but like what's up? And then we kissed, and then immediately she was like, I'm not fucking touching.
Okay, all right. That's a story for another time.
Yeah.
We'll hit that.
If you
later.
want to put in the comments, dude.
Yeah. All right. So what I got going on here? Well, it's empty now, but
Penis shaped, mind you.
it was a Shiner Bach.
You got to read that, dude?
Yeah.
You should just know what that one is.
Shiner Bach, dude.
It's a national treasure.
At a how do you say that? Spotzel?
Spritzel.
I don't know.
Such a little
Spritzel Brewery.
spritzel.
Fucking, it's a classic, dude. If you're here in Texas, if you know, it's a fucking staple here.
It's
And I've
brewed
heard
out in Shiner.
it is Shiner, Texas, which I'd actually like to go and take a trip there one day.
Us too. It's not that far. It's only like an hour and a half or something like that.
Oh shit.
And
Okay.
so my in-laws come in on Friday.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, even though we don't have, it's just April's just so busy because I have like an academic UIL competition thing this week on Saturday, so I'm like gone all day, and then we have to start putting up this new playground and get things ready because then next Saturday is Anna's birthday party, 7th birthday party. So just got like all this stuff, but I actually was like, it'd be cool to like take, my in-laws like to like drive out there because I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's big.
Yeah.
My father-in-law, the brewer, he would probably really enjoy the tour.
Nice.
And then they got a big like, area where you can sit, have food, kids can run around and play.
That's cool.
So I thought it'd be a cool little thing.
That is a cool idea. That's a good
Actually,
idea.
I think I'll appreciate it for sure.
Yeah, side note.
Yeah.
Not talking about Shiner. Sorry to steal your drink of the day.
No, that's fine.
But you boys, Brittany said this would be fun to do, is to go to Devil's River. And do the whiskey tour that you didn't get to do with us and Jonathan.
Please,
And get
I would
fucking,
love to.
fucking hammered.
Oh my god, bro.
But my father-in-law, not only does he love good beer because he brews it, but he loves whiskey.
Okay.
And so to take him to Devil's River and we can do it because it wasn't that much. It was like $30 or something like that.
It was like $30.
And you get fucked up, dude.
Yes, you do.
And
Dude, if that's the case,
I'm
I'm
gonna tell him though, like you can't eat before. We got to eat after.
Yes, after.
You got to go on an empty
Whataburger.
stomach if you want the full experience.
Well, I'll just introduce myself to him and say, I'm Mr. Ballpoint. What does that mean? I'm here to get hammered.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe just keep that in mind.
Yeah,
that might be something
That's
we
a
can
great
do.
idea.
Yeah. That'd be
Because
good.
I know
How
he
long
would,
are they going to be here for?
they're gonna be here for a few weeks, couple weeks.
Because I know obviously
they're bringing the trailer down. They're gonna be at one of the trailer parks here.
Just be ready for a freaking
RV resorts.
Deep conversation with Angel Ortiz, dude.
Dude.
You gave me some
Dude.
freaking whiskey and
Trying to
bourbon,
go
dude.
deep.
Dude,
I'm
we
like,
were crying, dude. This guy was talking about becoming a father, and look at him now. He's crying about.
Dude, he's almost there, dude.
I don't even know.
He's
I
getting
don't
there.
know.
I don't
what I'm
know.
doing.
Oh my gosh, dude. What's it like to be?
All I know is how to play football. Oh, no, so I play football.
Oh, no, play football.
No,
Oh, you from Midland, right?
Anyway,
yeah.
go in and finish on your Shiner.
Anyways, great beer, man. We featured this like a million times probably on this podcast, but great beer. If you have access to it, fucking get it, dude. Because I know a lot of people that come down to Texas. This is probably the first case that they get at the freaking gas station or whatever. Shiner Bock, grab it.
It's just something different, dude. Just try
Either
it.
that or Lone Star.
That or Lone Star. That's right.
It's a Texas staple.
Freaking daggum, right?
All right. Speaking of staples, staple of a good time during summer. I got some Twisted Tea.
Ooh.
So up until like a couple months ago, actually, I had never tried to Twisted Tea. Right? Like I've never been an alcoholic. Like I've never been alcoholic. But I would say like other than like beer or wine or like whiskey, like I've never been like you should try like a seltzer or like alcoholic fruit punch or alcoholic tea. Like it's just never been something that I've been like.
You're just like, I drink beer, whiskey, wine.
Right, I do beer, whiskey, wine. That's all I fucking need.
Beer.
So, like, you hear about Twisted Tea all over the place,
Dude,
right?
it's the gateway to
Dude,
fucking drugs, dude.
I didn't know.
Go
I was gonna say I didn't know about Twisted Tea till I saw that video of that dude getting rocked at the gas station with one of them.
So
That's why I've been keeping my distance, bro. That's why I was like, hey, I'll take this
you
side
better
today,
fucking
dude.
watch out, bro.
You mean right?
No, this dude. So I tried it like a few. Actually, it was a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, when we had to like cancel our podcast one time, and I had already bought Twisted Tea, but it's basically it's just alcoholic brisk and brisk iced tea. Like if you remember brisk iced tea, do they sell brisk anymore?
They do.
Okay,
Yeah.
like when I was a kid, I used to drink a lot of brisk. Like I would take brisk over soda any day. Like I love me tea. I love sweet tea, any tea. Like my mom would make like sweet tea growing up, even though we live in California and it's a total Southern thing. I was raised on country music, and my mom would make. She'd call it Mama's tea. So my mom listens. So shout out, Mom. But she'd make what's called Mama's tea. It was like a sweet tea, And so I love me some tea.
Yummy.
And so I would drink a lot of brisk. And when I tried this for the first time, dude, I was like, my eyes open. I was like, oh, the like brisk,
The nostalgia.
but it's alcoholic, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just like, these are dangerous.
Yeah.
Because you can get one like on like when it comes to summertime. Because
Yeah.
last summer I'm just drinking IPAs and fucking Coors Lights and stuff. But I'm like, come summertime, when it's like 98 degrees out with 100% humidity and we're all dying, and I'm like, just give me something that's going to just soothe me instead of the beer, which like I love me some beer, obviously, but it's like with the what's it called, the fizziness, you know,
The carbonation.
carbonation. Yeah, that's the scientific term I'm looking for. It's like it'll
bubbly
make you,
shit.
yeah, it makes you feel full and
Yeah.
stuff. Dude, this don't got that. So it's like I could just see me just slamming like a 12-pack on accident. Total on purpose.
Yeah.
On
Not
accident.
not alcoholic vibes or anything.
Not alcoholic at all. But it's like I can just see me like
Absolutely.
it's like a day off summer. I'm on summer break anyway,
like
so
a-
I don't go
It's like
to
a
work.
Tuesday afternoon,
Yeah.
fucking
Dude,
13
Now, of
days.
course, we do have the baby come in July, so it's like
Yeah.
can't be doing that when the baby comes. Like, the baby needs, a diaper change. You go change the diaper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get nuts with the
This fucking freeloader thinks he's just gonna not fucking do it. Like,
he needs to learn how to do things in his house.
When I was his age, I was doing.
I
I'll
was
take him
shitting
out
on
there,
the
man.
ground
What's
and
up,
wiping
baby?
my ass.
I fucking changed my own diaper with my eyes closed. But no,
agree.
I mean, like, this is like one, like, if we ever go over, like, to your parents' house again, do like pool parties or something, dude, I'm gonna be bringing like a 24-pack and like I'm not sharing.
4-pack.
I'm not sharing.
I'll
dude.
tell you what, though.
Not 24 this big.
Well, now
Okay.
They come in like
like,
dude, these are the singles that they sell at HEB.
Okay.
those are
What
the
is this?
those are the daggum 40s.
Yeah,
dude.
dude. And I mean, it's 5%.
I'm all
okay?
for a fucking good time, dude.
So 5%. It's 1 pint and 8 fluid ounces. Okay.
Okay.
And it says right there, no carbonation.
Fuck yes.
So it doesn't like
yes,
feel,
it's
like,
just-
make you feel full and everything, dude. I can just
I'll tell you what, we got
Dangerous.
Maverick's birthday party next
Dude,
weekend,
this-
dude.
there you go.
It's about to be sponsored by Twisted Tea.
for sure. Actually, I don't think Brittany and the kids will be there. Probably my in-laws. I won't be able to make it because of my thing. It goes all the way to like 4:30 or something. Bullshit. But, yeah, dude, this stuff is more dangerous than Morgan Wallen on the 6th floor of a bar with a chair in his hands. So, there's that.
Well,
dude.
damn.
Yeah, I'm sure you all heard that song. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude.
Fucking hit a police officer.
Damn it,
Wallen, dude.
Morgan.
He should just say, you know what he should do? His first thing he should say, hey, last night, I let the liquor talk.
That's it. He
No,
did.
I've seen so many things. Like I saw one that was like, his song, I found myself in this bar. Right?
Yeah.
That's all one was like, I threw a chair off this bar.
Nice. Well, that's the name of his new
dude.
bar in Nashville, actually called This Bar,
This bar.
which
Yeah.
is interesting.
That's the one he threw it
I-
off of, right?
No,
No,
he threw it
it
off
was
of Eric Church's.
Yeah.
called Chiefs.
Fucking. But we'll have to probably talk to it a little bit more in the next episode because we're running out of battery.
We're running out of battery.
Like, subscribe, share with your friends.
Everybody.
So
We love you.
Help us maybe buy a new battery for our camera.
Yes. And or a new camera.
Yeah.
Depends. Thank you, guys. We appreciate y'all for listening to another episode, and we'll be back next week.
Cheers.
Yeah. Love y'all.
Cheers.